Drivers should pull over and rest or switch drivers if they feel fatigued. A. To avoid accidents caused by drowsiness. B. To increase alertness by taking frequent breaks. C. To maintain a higher speed on the road. Answer A. To avoid accidents caused by drowsiness. Mirrors should be adjusted before driving to ensure clear visibility around the vehicle. A. To see the blind spots clearly. B. To reduce the need for head checks. C. To enhance peripheral vision while driving. Answer A. To see the blind spots clearly. Adjusting the seat and mirrors before driving ensures maximum visibility and control. A. To prevent unnecessary strain while driving. B. To keep a proper posture and have full control over the vehicle. C. To avoid adjusting while the vehicle is in motion. Answer B. To keep a proper posture and have full control over the vehicle. Airbags should be repaired immediately if they are deactivated. A. To ensure maximum protection in case of a collision. B. To pass vehicle inspections. C. To avoid being fined during a traffic stop. Answer A. To ensure maximum protection in case of a collision. Seatbelts should be worn at all times while the vehicle is in motion. A. To comply with traffic laws. B. To reduce the risk of injury in case of an accident. C. To avoid being fined. Answer B. To reduce the risk of injury in case of an accident. Securing your load before driving prevents items from moving and causing distractions. A. To avoid cargo shifting and affecting vehicle balance. B. To keep the vehicle's interior clean. C. To reduce noise inside the vehicle. Answer A. To avoid cargo shifting and affecting vehicle balance. Proper use of seatbelts includes making sure they are fastened correctly across the chest and hips. A. To prevent injury in a crash. B. To avoid discomfort while driving. C. To keep the seatbelt from wrinkling clothes. Answer A. To prevent injury in a crash. Child passenger safety laws require children to be properly restrained in a car seat or booster seat appropriate for their age and size. A. To avoid fines during traffic stops. B. To comply with federal regulations. C. To ensure the child's safety during a crash. Answer C. To ensure the child's safety during a crash. Airbags are most effective when used in conjunction with seatbelts. A. To provide full protection in case of a collision. B. To prevent the airbag from deploying unnecessarily. C. To enhance the comfort of the driver and passengers. Answer A. To provide full protection in case of a collision. Driver assistance systems, such as anti-lock brakes and electronic stability control, are designed to help maintain control of the vehicle in challenging conditions. A. To reduce the need for skilled driving. B. To prevent skidding and loss of control. C. To make driving more comfortable. Answer B. To prevent skidding and loss of control. Proper starting procedures include checking all gauges and ensuring the vehicle is in the correct gear. A. To avoid unnecessary wear on the engine. B. To prevent rolling in the wrong direction. C. To ensure a smooth and safe start. Answer C. To ensure a smooth and safe start. The vehicle should always be in the correct gear before moving it to prevent stalling or jerking. A. To maintain control during acceleration. B. To save fuel. C. To reduce engine noise. Answer A. To maintain control during acceleration. Proper braking involves applying steady pressure to avoid skidding or sudden stops. A. To reduce wear on the brake pads. B. To maintain control of the vehicle. C. To improve fuel efficiency. Answer B. To maintain control of the vehicle. Using turn signals well in advance of making a turn or lane change communicates your intentions to other drivers. A. To prevent accidents by giving others time to react. B. To avoid getting a traffic citation. C. To keep your driving record clean. Answer A. To prevent accidents by giving others time to react. Regularly checking mirrors and blind spots is essential when changing lanes or merging. A. To ensure there are no vehicles in your path. B. To save time on the road. C. To avoid getting honked at by other drivers. Answer A. To ensure there are no vehicles in your path. Yielding the right-of-way means allowing other vehicles or pedestrians to go first in certain situations. A. To save fuel by reducing stops. B. To avoid unnecessary stops. C. To prevent accidents and ensure smooth traffic flow. Answer C. To prevent accidents and ensure smooth traffic flow. Traffic signals must be obeyed at all times, including at intersections where there is no visible traffic. A. To avoid collisions. B. To maintain order on the roads. C. To prevent getting a ticket. Answer A. To avoid collisions. Traffic signs provide important information and instructions that must be followed to ensure safety. A. To avoid getting lost. B. To navigate roads safely and legally. C. To improve driving efficiency. Answer B. To navigate roads safely and legally. Pavement markings guide drivers and indicate lane usage, turning lanes, and pedestrian crossings. A. To keep traffic organized and safe. B. To make roads look orderly. C. To reduce traffic congestion. Answer A. To keep traffic organized and safe. Drivers must always stop for school buses that are loading or unloading children, regardless of the direction of approach. A. To allow the bus to continue its route. B. To avoid getting a hefty fine. C. To ensure the safety of children crossing the road. Answer C. To ensure the safety of children crossing the road. Completing a turn into the correct lane is important to avoid collisions with other vehicles. A. To stay within the traffic lane and prevent accidents. B. To impress other drivers. C. To finish your turn more quickly. Answer A. To stay within the traffic lane and prevent accidents. Yielding to pedestrians at intersections is required even if they are crossing illegally. A. To prevent accidents and ensure pedestrian safety. B. To avoid confrontation. C. To keep traffic moving smoothly. Answer A. To prevent accidents and ensure pedestrian safety. Proper lane changes involve signaling, checking mirrors, and looking over your shoulder before moving into another lane. A. To get ahead of slower traffic. B. To avoid colliding with vehicles in your blind spot. C. To keep the traffic flow steady. Answer B. To avoid colliding with vehicles in your blind spot. Entering a multi-lane highway requires accelerating to match the speed of traffic before merging. A. To reduce the risk of rear-end collisions. B. To avoid stopping on the entrance ramp. C. To merge safely and smoothly without disrupting traffic. Answer C. To merge safely and smoothly without disrupting traffic. Stopping distance should be adjusted based on speed, road conditions, and visibility. A. To maintain a safe following distance and prevent collisions. B. To reduce fuel consumption. C. To avoid using the brakes too often. Answer A. To maintain a safe following distance and prevent collisions. Maintaining a safe following distance allows enough time to react to sudden stops. A. To avoid rear-end collisions. B. To drive more comfortably. C. To increase fuel efficiency. Answer A. To avoid rear-end collisions. Using your horn to communicate with other drivers should be done sparingly and only when necessary to prevent accidents. A. To maintain good road manners. B. To conserve the horn's function. C. To avoid startling other drivers. Answer: C. To avoid startling other drivers. Defensive driving involves anticipating the actions of other drivers and preparing to react accordingly. A. To avoid accidents and ensure safety on the road. B. To save time by avoiding traffic jams. C. To reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. Answer: A. To avoid accidents and ensure safety on the road. Keeping your vehicle's headlights on during low visibility conditions, such as fog or rain, increases your visibility to others. A. To reduce the risk of accidents. B. To enhance your driving experience. C. To keep the windshield clear. Answer: A. To reduce the risk of accidents. Regularly checking your vehicle's tires, brakes, and lights is essential for safe driving. A. To improve your vehicle's resale value. B. To avoid being pulled over by law enforcement. C. To prevent breakdowns and accidents. Answer: C. To prevent breakdowns and accidents. In the event of a tire blowout, you should hold the steering wheel firmly and gradually slow down without braking suddenly. A. To maintain control and avoid skidding. B. To stop as quickly as possible. C. To alert other drivers with your hazard lights. Answer: A. To maintain control and avoid skidding. If your brakes fail while driving, you should downshift to a lower gear and use the parking brake to slow down. A. To stop the vehicle immediately. B. To reduce speed safely. C. To signal for help. Answer: B. To reduce speed safely. Swerving to avoid an obstacle in the road should only be done if you are certain it is safe to do so. A. To prevent losing control of the vehicle. B. To avoid damaging your tires. C. To keep your vehicle on the road. Answer: A. To prevent losing control of the vehicle. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should steer in the direction you want the vehicle to go and avoid braking suddenly. A. To maintain your current speed. B. To stop the skid quickly. C. To regain control of the vehicle. Answer: C. To regain control of the vehicle. In case of a vehicle fire, you should pull over, turn off the engine, and move away from the vehicle. A. To avoid inhaling smoke or being caught in the fire. B. To protect your personal belongings. C. To prevent damage to the vehicle. Answer: A. To avoid inhaling smoke or being caught in the fire. Drivers must yield to pedestrians crossing at crosswalks, even if they are crossing against the signal. A. To ensure pedestrian safety and avoid accidents. B. To maintain a good driving record. C. To avoid fines and penalties. Answer: A. To ensure pedestrian safety and avoid accidents. Bicyclists have the same rights and responsibilities as motor vehicle drivers and should be treated with the same level of caution. A. To improve traffic flow. B. To avoid traffic congestion. C. To prevent accidents and ensure safe sharing of the road. Answer: C. To prevent accidents and ensure safe sharing of the road. Motorcyclists are more vulnerable than car drivers and should be given extra space on the road. A. To reduce the risk of accidents. B. To avoid damage to your vehicle. C. To allow them to pass more easily. Answer: A. To reduce the risk of accidents. When following large vehicles, such as trucks or buses, drivers should increase their following distance to allow more time to react. A. To make it easier to overtake them. B. To avoid being caught in their blind spots. C. To avoid being sprayed with debris. Answer: B. To avoid being caught in their blind spots. Emergency vehicles with flashing lights have the right of way, and other drivers must pull over and stop until they pass. A. To allow the emergency vehicle to pass safely. B. To avoid getting a ticket. C. To avoid disturbing traffic flow. Answer A. To allow the emergency vehicle to pass safely. Night driving requires extra caution due to reduced visibility and the potential for glare from oncoming headlights. A. To see road hazards more clearly. B. To avoid eye strain and fatigue. C. To ensure safe driving and avoid accidents. Answer C. To ensure safe driving and avoid accidents. Driving in work zones requires reducing speed and being alert for workers and equipment. A. To avoid damaging your vehicle. B. To prevent accidents and fines. C. To keep the road clear for other drivers. Answer B. To prevent accidents and fines. Rural road driving often involves encountering slow-moving vehicles and wildlife, requiring drivers to be vigilant and patient. A. To avoid collisions with animals and vehicles. B. To save time on your journey. C. To maintain a consistent speed. Answer A. To avoid collisions with animals and vehicles. Winter driving requires adjusting speed and increasing following distance to accommodate icy and snowy conditions. A. To keep your vehicle warm. B. To avoid using the brakes unnecessarily. C. To maintain control of the vehicle on slippery roads. Answer C. To maintain control of the vehicle on slippery roads. In hot weather, drivers should monitor their vehicle's temperature gauge and ensure proper cooling system maintenance. A. To prevent engine overheating. B. To improve fuel efficiency. C. To keep the interior cool. Answer A. To prevent engine overheating. Drivers with vision problems should have regular eye exams and wear corrective lenses if prescribed. A. To avoid being pulled over by law enforcement. B. To ensure they can see clearly and drive safely. C. To reduce eye strain while driving. Answer B. To ensure they can see clearly and drive safely. Mental health conditions that affect concentration or decision-making can impact driving ability and should be managed with professional help. A. To ensure safe driving and avoid accidents. B. To improve reaction times. C. To avoid fines and penalties. Answer A. To ensure safe driving and avoid accidents. Drivers with physical disabilities may need special equipment or vehicle modifications to drive safely. A. To improve comfort while driving. B. To meet legal requirements. C. To maintain control of the vehicle. Answer C. To maintain control of the vehicle. Medications that cause drowsiness or impair coordination should not be taken before driving. A. To avoid accidents and maintain alertness. B. To prevent a traffic citation. C. To ensure comfort during long drives. Answer A. To avoid accidents and maintain alertness. Older drivers should be aware of changes in their physical abilities and adjust their driving habits accordingly. A. To avoid getting lost. B. To continue driving safely and responsibly. C. To prevent damage to their vehicle. Answer B. To continue driving safely and responsibly.